What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another reaction. This time we got, obviously, if you guys did watch our 1899 series back in November, welcome back. Obviously, I know we got a lot of requests for this video to do the making of 1899, so the documentary. Happy they actually did something like this. I don't think they did that with Dark, right? So
no, I don't think they did. If they did, I really want to watch it.
Yeah, but I think this they more anticipated probably a lot of demand compared to Dark, maybe not as much.
Yeah, well, because this show had a lot more marketing, right? To
Yeah.
the international demographic.
Yeah.
Like, Dark was kind of just German. Like,
Yeah.
It was just a German original. It was only marketed towards like people in Germany.
Right.
So we didn't see much of it.
Right.
But this show was kind of like.
Right. So did you have any? Have you had any change of heart on Dark since we last talked? Or
no, I
nothing?
Still
Same shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, same here. This is a fantastic show. I think honestly, like, it's taken home like top 3 or minimum top 5 for the year for me. Like,
oh really?
There's just shows I think like.
Okay.
I know like it's hard. I can't think of like a direct list, but I think it's in the top 5 at least. Like I think.
Oh, I think so. I mean, especially if it's only for the year.
Yeah. Anyways. No, it'll be interesting to see like anything you're actually looking to see specifically in the documentary. Like,
I want to see how they use the live screen. You know, they had that big screen that they used for the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I want to see how they use that in this. I know they use it a lot. So.
Oh, actually, I had no idea.
Yeah, I mean, like that. Also, like I want to see how they did, like the. All the like the tunnels and all that shit, like those were some cool fucking scenes. So I really want to see how they did that.
Oh yeah, and maybe that could clue you into what maybe Dark would look like behind the scenes as well.
Well, the thing is, Dark was
because they probably use some similar things.
No,
you don't think so?
No,
Not the tunnel. No.
Well, I mean, like okay, in terms of prop design, yes, but
yeah,
Dark was filmed no CGI.
0, eh?
Well, okay.
Well, yeah, like the portals and stuff.
Yeah, you have CGI for that shit, but like the actual like sets,
yeah.
None of that was.
It was just regular live.
Yeah, except for like the post-apocalyptic shit, that was different.
Yeah,
anyways,
that's different. Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm interested to see. I'd like to hear from Andreas as well. Hear what he has to say.
Yes.
And I wonder if this is gonna be totally in English. I don't know if it's all gonna be.
I think
English.
it will.
What do you think?
Maybe.
I mean, the show was all mixed, right?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, the producers speak German, so.
Yeah.
We'll see.
100%.
We'll see. I think we gotta watch it.
Yeah, well, might as well get into it, guys. Don't forget, if you guys want to watch any of our 1899 reactions, I'll have it down in the description if you're interested in that. But with that, let's go. So at this point in the video, I want to shout out Movie Palette. They've been featured on Cosmopolitan, People's Magazine, etc., etc. They do canvases. They make canvases based on your favorite films. They sent me Revenge of the Sith, and pretty much what they do is in chronological order. They take scenes from films and they pretty much and they put it in this order based on the colors of the scenes and stuff like that. And if y'all remember, obviously Revenge of the Sith, Anakin versus Obi-Wan, I'll have it up here, and you can see how it translates to here. Like with obviously right over here, all those dark colors of Mustafar in the lava. You can see that right there. It's obvious, right? And then even obviously Order 66 executing around here. It's just super cool. As somebody who's a huge movie fan, and especially Star Wars. But if you guys want to get one for yourself, they do tons of sales all the time if you're interested. You can add another 15% off by using my code OFFTHERIP15 pretty much at checkout. You can obviously get yourself one of these for your home, and it's perfect. You can get it all different sizes and stuff like that, whether you don't want one this big or whatever. You got options, stuff like that. And not to waste any of y'all's time, I just wanted to shout out Movie Palette again. Thank you so much for sending me this, and let's get back right into the video. I've never actually seen the creators how they look, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Frieza and what's her name?
How are you doing?
Boldar, yeah.
I didn't notice because of the mask.
Not so well. Today is the last day of
This is during COVID.
after 6 months.
That's the thing, like a lot of these shows that are coming
Actually,
that came
we
out
shooting the
all
last
through
scene
that,
of
right?
Season 1. That was always planned.
So I guess that's like what you're talking about, like
Yeah. Look at that, man. Oh.
it's pretty ridiculous, like it's crazy.
Damn.
That looked like actual water.
Yeah. Oh shit, actual one.
Oh, there's actual water there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Such a work art to make these types of
Oh.
things.
Hi, my name is Jantje.
Frieda.
Runner and head writer of Dark. Of Dark.
She fucked up. That's the wrong thing. Take 2.
I'm I'm the showrunner.
To America,
Oh damn.
and on their journey they
Yeah.
encounter something very mysterious.
It's funny because like the show like technically has nothing to do with that whole like 1899 actual like in that time. Like it's really
we'll see in
it's
season
really
2.
just a part of the experiment.
I guess, but I guess we'll see more in season 2, right?
Yeah.
The whole show starts as a period drama / turning into some kind of a horror show.
Oh, so he actually said
It's
kind of horror
actually a
show.
sci-fi show because what we will reveal is that they are all stuck in a simulation, and what they will have to find out is first of all who put them in the simulation, and then also the bigger question: how do they get out of the simulation?
I like to hear what they have to say.
Ultimately, it's about our existence, why we're here on this planet, and who we are, and who created us.
It's kind of like a real life question.
Deep, meaningful.
Well, they always try to make parallels.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alles ist miteinander verbunden.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
I like how they actually like show that shit.
Yeah.
Und Gegenwart.
Oh, it's so good for us who actually watch.
Yeah.
At the beginning, we said to Bernie and say, your cast in Dark was so amazing.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
I think that was one of the best parts about it.
Yeah, the casting was so good.
Dark and you
Stupid good. Like.
do a new series, a big series. They really wanted to be surrounded by new talents, by new people.
Except for me.
Just to get new ideas and new impulses. And I knew that it was going to be an
Oh, okay, they actually
fast,
had the
so
fucking-
expected
Yes, he actually had to crawl. Like.
Eventually, I received a call from Bo telling me, listen, you know, we always wanted to get some distance between the work on Dark and now the new project and everything, but actually when we consider it, there's enough distance now, and there's a part in that show, the captain, and we just think you're
Yo.
So I guess they didn't want to do it, but like they felt like he's the perfect one.
Yeah, I think like it's like okay, it's enough that we could like is distance enough that if we cast him, it's fine. Like,
Yeah, they don't want it to be like fucking, like everybody thinks it's dark.
Yeah.
Separated.
So that's a good thing.
We received
a
message.
Don't want the same shit.
Southwest of
Fuck that.
We believe this message comes from Prometheus.
The character of the captain, he was described as being a sort of soulful, world-weary, kind of weathered, but also very handsome character.
Ah,
And
yeah.
as for someone that sort of fits that brief perfectly, I think there's a kind of through line of his character from Dark.
I think the story is like a labyrinth, as in
Oh.
his mind, and more his obsession with neurology and connections. In
She was
the
very
brain.
good. Fuck.
It probably has been the most challenging character that I have ever played and will ever play. I am Mara Frank.
I think these shows as an actor are like probably one of the toughest.
Oh yeah, it's actual acting. Though, that's the thing.
Yeah. I don't
It's
know.
not just fucking Bozo 1, Bozo 2.
Emily's character more seemed to be an unconventional hero from the way that Bernie MC described her as a character.
A vulnerability.
more others.
Dude, that looks like actually in the fucking ocean.
I know.
Everybody.
Like it's actually confusing. Yeah, it's like.
It's not falling in love at first glance, but you can sense that this is a woman that is really different from all the other women around.
Yeah, I seen that tension. Like
You
everybody's
see
seen
her
her.
without telling that they have a similar problem.
I wonder if anything will ever come of that. Then.
That's what I'm telling you. I think there will be.
Daniel won't be happy about
You
this.
take such an interest
No, I
in this.
think it's
Did you know anyone about it?
something different than that.
Bernie MC wanted to have this truly international.
And doing that during COVID, like, oh,
everyone speaking their own language.
like getting that cast. Like,
We ended up casting out of England, Germany, Norway, Iceland, France, Hong Kong, Spain, Poland, Portugal.
it's fucking nuts.
Did you say Denmark?
I guess the one
That was
benefit
a
of doing
truly-
over Zoom.
Yeah, I
Huge
guess
challenge for us, and I think a really groundbreaking idea from them.
you have to go all there, each place.
Caballero. Más. ¿No te parece que es suficiente? El problema es que eres un puto aburrimiento.
I forgot that. I forgot that, bro.
Por favor, Ángel, tranquilo, por favor. Ninguno de estos pobres desgraciados entiende ni una palabra.
Oh, yeah,
Yo debería hacerlo.
Cantonese, Spanish, Danish, Polish, German, French.
Jesus.
We all
It's very
have
diverse
language
cast.
assistants
Oh, it's
on
crazy.
set who kind of help us if we have missed a line or have said something wrong.
Oh, she just speaks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, this guy, he jumped off. Crester?
Crester.
Mitt namn är Lucas Lindborgsson. Jag spelar Crester i ny Netflix-serie, Netflix.
When he jumped over, I was shocked.
The first scene we see Crester in, it was actually one of the scenes I was most worried about.
It's just in the scene, and you just have to get on with it. Much like I guess you would in real life, if you were found in some of these situations, you just have to just
Run with it.
The weird part is speaking your language to someone that you know is not understanding you. I have a lot of interest in the show Cresser, with whom I communicate a lot.
But it's not through,
ways, but not with words, just with the eyes.
It's crazy, yeah.
Body language, and I think that makes it very special. A lot more special.
I mean, yeah, through the fucking bars.
What it would be.
I'll never forget that.
I don't want to remember that now.
I'll never fucking forget it. Look.
Because of his eyes, you can't tell that Crester has a similar past as he has.
Looked so real. We've looked at each other, Nick and I.
I mean, it was totally fake. It's crazy.
The way we're going.
How would you describe the volume to somebody who knows nothing about it?
Well, I tried to describe.
Look who it is. Never noticed that on his collar, eh?
It's like the biggest TV you'll ever see, and we just act in front of it.
The volume is a massive, massive cylindrical wall of LED lights.
Now we have a turnaround situation of just a few minutes.
Yeah, rather than having to go somewhere, set up.
I have no time to have a cigarette. The other great thing that we have in here is a rain rig. And
that's
this is
so
something where I think nobody believed in, but that this is possible. And I'm not talking about
so good.
I'm talking about proper rain where we've
So
all
good.
standing in, the actors been standing in, we all got really wet and it worked like a breeze.
Wow. I find that just like, it's really tough, but it's just so much easier, like, in so many other ways, right?
It's okay. It's okay.
Maybe even not easy, but it just makes for an impressive scene. Yeah.
That too, yeah. Because you can manipulate it a little more, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
your environment. Oh, look! I like that transition. That's cool. That's
It's
the.
really hard to kill people.
I'm Flynn Edwards.
Elliot.
And I just did a stunt.
We don't know what happened to Elliot, right?
guys.
At the end, right?
I'm Angie, the stunt coordinator on this show, and I'm really proud to be here. And he did just an awesome job.
Got cameras fucking
To be
everywhere,
honest,
right?
I feel guilty that I start this riot and I'm sitting right here in a row.
She just gets to watch it? That's funny.
3, 2, 1, go!
God damn. Goddamn
Rip, yeah.
Rip
I remember when that happened, we were like, yo, what the fuck? He comes back in the fucking thing.
Actual production, you have to create content.
Okay, respawn.
You're kind of pulling post-production up front before shooting.
It was new for everyone on both sides. On our traditional.
See, it says apocalypse on the hat. Apocalypse Black.
Doing all the backgrounds, Frank's
Apocalypse.
And that's our background for Scotland.
Oh, so I guess that's how they get it, right? Like, get it exact. See, oh.
Oh shit.
Like, they literally grab it, manipulate it, make it. That's it. Fucking incredible. Look at this. Oh, yeah.
That's us too, right?
Being such a core part of the production with 16 people live here.
It's so real that I remember a lot of us when we first stepped onto the volume got seasick. When we were watching
seasick,
the
goddamn.
waves
Really?
in the background go up and down. I said to Izzy, I was like,
It's so fucking real. That's
I
crazy.
just can't believe that we've been able to make a series on here. You know, it's incredible. She was saying, well, I want to do something on location next, and I said, I absolutely don't. I just want to stay here.
And he's like, why go through all the travel? Like, fuck. I don't have to. I feel bad for this actress. Like, it's supposed to be hard to have to go through all that costume. Every fucking.
All of the designs on this costume have actually incorporated elements from the entire show. On the bottom of my kimono, we actually have the waves from the ocean.
I didn't even fucking notice that.
Japanese landscape, and
Okay.
it's embroidered. On my sleeves, there are some mountains.
No.
Upside down, like the camera flips upside down many times. My favorite detail of this whole thing is actually on the obi,
We have a cockroach.
What? I didn't fucking see that, dude. Like,
bro, in the shape of a triangle.
Which is the Earth sign that is shown a lot in the series.
dude, didn't notice that at all.
Yeah.
Like, look, even
Remember
right.
what I
Oh,
said
I
though?
know it's a triangle. Yeah, I know. I know it's a-
Yeah. But remember what I said about it being an Earth sign, a sign for Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, makes sense.
They actually directly mention it, though, right?
No, I know.
Was made to travel over the North Atlantic. Or to recreate these environments
Holy shit.
is something
It's
which
crazy.
takes a lot of energy from a production designer.
I'm addicted to details in every term. Could be the architectural surfaces, the moldings, the props, the set decoration.
It's like everything. Yeah?
At the right place.
Like, this is too much for me. Like this is like, how? I can't make this show. They have time for this. Like,
good thing to
you just gotta pick the right
so
people,
that
right?
That you have a feeling for this period. You have
They
to
did a
know
great
the
job.
rules. You have to know what you can do and what you shouldn't do, or if you break the rules here, then you should do it on purpose. And not
I'm
because
telling you,
didn't
when
know.
season 2 comes out, people are gonna like take back all their like a lot of people who had negative opinions. Take it back because
Yeah, because the story's not complete.
it's the same thing as Dark Season 1. They did the same thing.
Yeah, because then you'll be like you see, you just watch season 1 of Dark, you're like, what the fuck, right?
Because you're like, what is this? Right?
Because you can't really look at it from the lens of
Yeah.
it being complete.
Yeah,
It's
so but that's
incomplete,
what I
right?
like about these guys. They don't make a show end after the season. They make it a continuous story.
Like
It's not-
most of the story is done in that season, but
they're
then,
contained to the
but then it
seasons,
opens
right?
up other
But the
shit.
thing about Stranger Things, right? Like each season is self-contained. This is opposite, right? It's not
Yeah.
self-contained, which is
It's
good.
all
I
connected.
like it. Yeah, I like
Futuristic
it.
machines which are mother brains to operate simulation. And I seem to know where all of them are, and I'm able to manipulate.
That's what was sus, right? About him, right? It was like, how are you doing all this? Like, this guy's pulling out this shit. You're like, I remember you were like, called. I was like, it was 1899. It was fucking 1899. Like, what the fuck is that? I don't even know what that is. This guy did a good job of being such a mystery, like mysterious character.
Still is a mysterious.
Because you go this way, that way.
Still
this
is a
way.
mysterious character. Though.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we don't know what his true intention or like what he is. Or...
Yeah.
He was hooked up, wasn't he?
We don't know.
I can't remember if it was. The son wasn't.
No, the son wasn't.
Yes, that was the part I know that I pointed out. It's not the music. Yo, can they address the music when they go? I'd love them to say something about that.
We said from the beginning the ship should be its own character. That you feel it's like.
Oh damn! When we saw this scene, by the way.
Bro, it was really like, bro, what the fuck? Okay.
Not just as a period ship steaming across Atlantic. It's more like a living structure in itself. The anti-Titanic leading directly into the brain.
So they mentioned that. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, that shit was fucking weird. It was like, what the hell is this? Like, I didn't notice the triangles on the wall flipped. Like
Oh shit.
Ah.
Fuck.
I'm noticing more through the fucking documentary.
Ben Frost, by the way, so good.
I didn't. Oh, you know who he is?
Yeah, he's the guy who made the soundtrack.
Like the tracks, yeah.
It's got Cracovia. This is amazing string section. The same people I worked with on Dark.
It's bringing it back now.
Yeah, I know. The times we were watching it like at midnight, whatever, it's like, bro, what the fuck? My God.
I took a lot of that material.
When the rest of it,
back to Iceland and took it into various ships. Down
First guy literally went into fucking shit. Yeah, that's amazing. This is that is incredible. Oh my God.
Into various.
Wow.
That is fucking incredible. Yo, like props to this guy, man. Like,
What the
literally resonate the hull of the.
this is like attention to detail to like another fucking.
That's
level.
like crazy. Oh my God.
Kind of terrifying, honestly.
It becomes something else. It becomes very.
Holy shit. That's something different. I haven't seen that.
Bro, and this guy like, oh man, this guy's like this who like.
Holy shit. That's actually dedication.
Bro, this guy like guys like that. I feel like they don't get compensated enough for the work, like something like that. Like I bet he gets paid like nothing compared to other people. Like,
yeah. No, he did.
Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. Like, who fucking does this? I don't fucking never heard of this. Like, literally going into a hull of a fucking ship to get a sound.
I know.
And go to this part of the ship, that part.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Get the sternal mic. Like, fuck.
Yeah, that's very
As
crazy.
much as we can try to forget the things we don't want to remember,
I like these scenes right here.
we will never be able to delete them entirely.
This like
They're part of who we are.
was changing our whole view on it and everything. Right?
or I think this needs to be made clearer, or anything like that. I just go, la, la, la.
Yeah, smart.
Wow.
Smart.
I gave up.
Yeah, okay.
Trying to
Fair.
understand her brain.
He's from Dark. Eh?
He's like, yeah, fuck it. I just get paid to do what I gotta
From
do.
Dark. Eh? He's like, yeah.
Still don't understand.
No way they can ever connect. They can never be combined. But then later on, it reveals that one is actually.
This is exactly what I'm trying to say, right? Like season 1 might not make sense at first, and then
so
figure it out.
he understands it, you know.
I'm a huge puzzle freak.
They better not get canceled so fucking show.
No, I doubt it.
Yeah.
It did very well.
Riddles. For me,
If it did, I'd fucking lose my mind.
No, I'd be pissed.
Actually builds the riddle is just pure pleasure. So
I'll never touch Netflix again.
Yes, I'm doing it for the fans, but I'm also doing it for myself. There is an old picture of a wolf and a lamb.
Yeah, we noticed that though. You noticed that. Actually.
Yeah, I know the wolf,
You
right?
noticed that.
Because some in the time in the story said wolf.
Yeah, they said the wolf and the lamb. Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah, you pointed out. Yeah.
This part, yeah.
The power of decisions here in the show are very centralized in them.
Exactly,
I
yeah,
think
for
that's
sure.
Really good.
That's so true what you
That's
just said.
personality. Their personality.
What the fuck was that, by the way?
It's still the mind.
That shit was fucking weird, man.
They didn't step away.
It's supposed to be
from
Oleg
what
or some
they
shit, right?
wanted. They like weirdness. They like fantasies. They like mystery. They
like
like
weirdness.
Fucking with your
Oh,
mind.
Lucian!
I like the way he says it. You like fucking with your mind.
I know.
It's true.
Questions about
I know.
season 2 for our characters. They were like, no. You do season 1.
Oh, so they don't say anything.
Yeah.
So you just gotta act in the moment. Right? You're not supposed to know what he's gonna happen. I guess.
Questions for Bo, and he goes, oh, I haven't made that choice yet. I don't know if I want this character to then not go to that one yet. What's happening? They're not telling us a thing. That's what you get when you have a bloody chicken.
I love this fucking quote because they're making fun of the producers.
I don't know.
Oh!
Maybe captain of the ship. But I guess
I never thought about that.
maybe as exhausting.
It's like a big in-ground pool, you know.
Yeah, just a bit.
If you want to have a family on the set, then you also have to create a safe place for everyone. It looks pretty amazing. And we have to fit all the
Yeah, the fucking set design.
It's crazy.
Like even from Dark, like their set design is always so beautiful.
I know. Which show do you think looked better?
It's hard to say.
I know. I think this might look a little
This show,
better.
yeah,
Because of like the vast like
This
areas.
show you can just tell they actually have the budget for it.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I just like the water and all that shit. It's right. Because they had to get everybody in there, right? They had to get everybody in there like that for like barely a second of each. Like,
Yeah, I know.
that seems crazy.
Oh, they actually showed.
That was such a crazy fucking part. Eh? Like,
Yeah.
Our reaction was really good.
Yeah.
It was just like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, that's literally all they need, just a little fucking thing. Yeah. Everybody in the little pod.
So guys, it was a pleasure. And
They're still wrapped up.
See Jerome in the corner.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It was.
They just leave. Yeah, we're just leaving you in there.
Hell of a cast, hell of characters, hell of everything. I love you all. Really, really. Thank you.
Stop.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Alright, so, thoughts?
Oh man, I'm like once again, this show manages to
Yeah.
take my breath away again.
I know, and there's no actual show here. It's literally just like a
Yeah.
documentary. Yeah. I think it just gives me like deeper appreciation for what we got.
Oh yeah, I mean like just seeing how much work goes into this.
Oh yeah, it just like I know every time I say it, I just like it's like I can't even fathom the type of work that has to be done. Like it just like it's crazy, like it's stupid, like
and creativity
But-
and everything. Like it's just
and
everything.
just the attention to detail, like just the I think like
the sound design.
Oh yeah,
It's crazy.
I think the part that actually made me like enamored the most had to be obviously that near the end with the sound, obviously with with the guy.
You
but we said Frost, I think you said.
Ned
Yeah.
Frost.
Yeah. So
Ned Frost.
he's going into the ship, bringing like I literally have an external fucking mic like that.
Yeah.
And like he's going there in a fucking hull of a ship, like
actually hull of a ship,
because he cares that much to get the authentic
like
sound.
That's something crazy. Like he's great.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Like just that's crazy. And obviously the creators and stuff. Just
I think everyone did a phenomenal job. The actors, the creators. Yeah. What I always like about behind the scenes is like it's not only you don't just see the actors, you see everyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is pretty important. I think that it's a good thing.
Oh, for sure. Because I think like you see, like we see the actors, right? And like and when you see the actors, it's kind of like when you see everything else being done, you're like. It almost seems like they're like a little part of it. Like, cause you think all the little things. It's like you see everything else going on. It's like, and the actors is just like one job, yet they get them all the attention. They get everything and stuff. And they probably get way more paid than everybody else. Yeah. It's an art, obviously, right? Yeah. Which is fair. But just you see all that other work and all that stuff that probably would make people's heads explode. Yeah. Thinking about it. Yeah. And they just don't get that recognition, but they get it in stuff like this. So I hope people watch stuff like this. I really hope so. Yeah. Like, I think it's just gives deeper appreciation for it and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And it would I honestly would have loved to see a dark version of this. That would have been so nice, eh? Like, unfortunately, we'll probably
behind the scenes.
Probably never get it, eh? Like, it sucks.
They probably have some footage, but
not like a proper documentary. Yeah.
Which sucks because I would have loved, like you said.
Like, imagine hearing from Jonas on set, like Martha, like everything, like.
I would have loved
like the flipped, inverted, like
the inverted set.
Like that would have been just amazing.
That would have been great.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? That was filmed in Germany too. So.
Yeah, right. So that would have been very cool.
Very different. Two very different shows, but kind of similar themes. Like they mentioned, like they tried to make a connection to like the actual world, right?
Yeah.
So.
Well, I just like how it also tackled the thing where it was like, okay, listen, they're a little bit older, obviously, right? Like probably our parents' age around there, maybe a little older. And it's like, they're probably used to, live set, blah, 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 blah. They were forced almost to do something like this, where the volume, and you kind of showed that was just like, okay, fuck it. Like, we want to get this done properly, we have to go this route, right? Yeah. With COVID going on and stuff. And now they're probably like, fuck, like, no, we don't have to do much live set anymore. I'd rather just do this. Like, that's what it's probably like, well, it depends what we're doing. But, but at the end of the day, now maybe if they had to redo Dark, maybe they would be like, I'd rather do this. You never know. You have to ask them the question, right?
One thing they did say about Dark was that they didn't, because they didn't have the budget. So they couldn't just go, they were kind of like, we'll think about it this way. They did it very well, but they were just restricted to that one, or like that one general area.
Yeah.
So
okay, as you can see, we kind of like we made a mistake. We were supposed to see Avatar 2, and we didn't watch the time.
So a little bit of a outfit change.
Yeah. So we had to shut it off and then revisit this a week later. Yeah. So, but yeah. Anyways, in short, learned a lot about 1899. I think.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, what kind of rating would you give it for
like one of the like a documentary type shit? I'd probably give it like a 9 out of 10. I think
I'll give similar.
Definitely not perfect. I think why it wouldn't be perfect because I think they should have shown a little more.
I think the pacing could have been a bit better, but that's like nitpicking. I think it was all around. It was solid, really good, really cool to see some behind the scenes stuff, and also confirm some of our little theories.
Yeah, for sure. And like I like how they talked about Dark, but like not too much. So like,
yeah, no, I mean they talked about it the right amount. They were like, you know what, we want it to be something that we want, but like we don't want it to be similar to Dark. We want something completely different, like fresh slate, right?
No, because I know a lot of people they said like a lot of people like they always compare it to that, and the fact that they didn't compare it too much. Yeah. Because like you want to be on your own, right? Like when it comes to this. So.
And you don't want to be like, I mean, everyone's always like, oh, like it's not as good as Dark or whatever. Well, like, even me included.
That's not fair to compare, though.
Well, me included, but like again, first of all, that's the biggest point. It's not fair to compare because, I mean, the thing is, remember Dark. Imagine if it was Dark just the first season.
But I know.
Like it'd be the same complaints.
Well, the thing is, like that's the only way you could really critique it is if you compare side by side. But at the end of the day, in the back of your mind, you know what happens, right? Yes. So like it kind of sways your mind.
Exactly. So I think like that's why I think. When I get my overall season rating like really, really high, it's because I believe and I have faith in them that they're gonna, that these guys, like you could already tell when they're talking about it in the documentary or in the behind the scenes, they're already talking about like, oh yeah, with season 2 stuff. Like they already have it all planned out. That's the way these guys work, and that's what the beauty of it is. You have to put your faith in, and that they're gonna do it justice in the next 2 seasons.
I think so, yeah. And I don't know, I haven't heard of a confirmation yet, which kind of worries me, but.
I think there's no way.
No, there's no way they cut it short.
If Netflix cuts the show, It's quite honestly one of the biggest mistakes I ever made. Honest to God.
No,
because once the show hits the 3 seasons,
yeah,
it's gonna be. It has the potential. I'm not gonna say it's going to, but it has the potential. To be dark level, I think.
Oh, for sure.
Or higher. So
the problem is all they care about money. That's the problem.
And I'll tell you right now, like already, just what's impressed me is all the like the budget, right? Like the budget and like what they're able to do, like with all the
way more.
With
and the crazy thing, it's still not even like a huge budget, but it's way more than they used to have.
Oh no, their old budget was fucking terrible. Like it was
yeah.
German only Netflix. Like you can imagine how piss poor.
Very restrictive. Yeah. So then you look at this, where it's nothing near what some of our favorite shows that we've been able to watch.
Of course.
But still to them, that's a huge jump.
But even even behind the scenes, like you saw how much effort was put into every little thing.
Oh yeah.
Even like remember the costumes?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think it was more like the little things, I think. But they didn't overdo it at the same time.
I think what was impressive was also, remember, this big thing was, this is made during the COVID peak, right? So a lot of restrictions. So maybe, season 2, they can get out and do more live action shots, right?
Yeah.
Like actually shots without using the screen, and maybe that has potential to open up other things. So I guess we'll see in the future.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. No, we'll probably see. But yeah, we're trying to remember what we spoke about before. But anyways, gonna cut it short there, guys. Don't forget, obviously, if you did enjoy our reaction, to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Turn that notification bell down below as well. If you'd like to watch and you haven't watched the 1899 reactions, we did them all.
Give it a watch.
Oh yeah, back in November.
It's worth it. We were pretty shocked.
That was like a lot of fun.
It was. I think Vince was pleasantly surprised because I was like, there's a show that the people that made Dark made. So they're like,
for sure. I think once you told me what it was, I think I was just like,
you were just
okay, it's gonna be sick.
Yeah. You were on right away.
The problem is I didn't really know what it was. Like I didn't really recognize the show on the schedule. It was just because you told me. So because I honestly had no idea, and that's the thing that kind of sucks. It's just like you don't really notice it unless you're like it's thrown in your face. So. I think I hope people did watch it though. And I've encouraged a lot of fucking people, and I bet you they have not watched it. I fucking guarantee it. You don't even have to say you want to see a fucking amazing show that's a mind fuck, and one of my probably like top 3 shows of the year. I bet you don't even listen to me.
Like, no, man, that's the pain of it, right? Yeah. Trying to recommend good shows, and then people always like if it's not something that's like mainstream or something. The thing is, like 1899 was already very popular, but it wasn't like mainstream like Stranger Things, right?
Yeah, of course.
Because of that, like people were just like, oh, what's that? Like, oh, weird name. Oh, fucking forget.
Exactly. Right?
Yeah, it's just like okay.
Like give it a chance.
It's a little frustrating. I just want people to.
I know, because I think it also doesn't have. It's not mainstream to the point on like. I think
TikTok.
That's the thing, right? So I find like a lot of shows. If you see all over TikTok, like Stranger Things, you see fucking Millie Bobby Brown all over there. Everybody's like, "Oh shit, let me check that out."
Sucks. It sucks.
Yeah, for sure.
But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, you can't do
anything.
But as long as you give season 2, honestly, I don't care if other people like it, as long as like the community likes it. I think that's the only thing that matters. You know what I mean? So, is that fair to say the dark community?
Dark community. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. As always, we'll catch you next time. Peace.